So, Fadia,
Yes.
how has been your experience about this book, Restoring the Balance?
Mm, it was educative
Hmm.
because it provided so many answers to my mind. For example, it now provided social justice where there should be equal distribution of resources among the people, regardless of their classes, middle class and poor class, and also the low class. All they should be equal. There is also economic justice where there should be equal employment, equal education, and equal healthcare systems. For example, in education, there was a narration of the story where there was Ganesh and Anil, where Ganesh was rich and Anil was from the poor class. So through that story, there should be equal economic justice, and there's also political justice where there should be no corrupt in the political systems, where there should be no greed. It should all be political justice. So, and it also provide the social awareness among the youth.
Okay. You can introduce yourself,
Um,
your name, your university, your country.
okay. I'm Fedia Chwashia. I'm from Zimbabwe. I learn at Bukashi University.
You're doing social work, masters in social work,
BA Social Work and
bachelor's in
degree.
social work. Okay. So, how closely you find this book to the actual realities in the society?
It's interesting because it's teaching the children while they are at the young age. For example, they are being taught administration and how to vote
Okay. That is about empowerment through knowledge book.
and empowerment.
This book, Restoring the Balance, which
Mm,
you have just completed, this book I'm talking about.
yes.
The information given in this book, how you find it close to the realities in the society.
Mm, it's relevant because, for example, in the terms of voting, if children are being taught at the young age of how to vote, while they get the chance to vote, the economic will change and the political system so that they can be agreed.
Okay. Uh, before you started reading this book, I had suggested to make a list of questions that you have in your mind about the society, about corruption, about the political system, the economic system, about anything that is connected with the life of a person and the life of a person in connection with the society. Have you been able to find answers to every of your questions?
Yes, I was able to find answers. For instance, I thought maybe poverty was from natural made, is from God. But when I read the book, I hear that it is a man-made because as individuals from the upper class were the one who discriminate and made poverty. And also, I had a question that crime were born crimes. I thought maybe it is inheritance that children start adapting into crime activities, but it is the situation where there's no equal balance in the society, so it led to the criminal record.
So you have understood the cause of origin of crime.
Yeah.
You have understood the cause of poverty.
Yes, the cause of poverty, it is a man-made, as individuals are the one who contribute to poverty.
Okay. So this one thing is about what is given in the book.
Yes.
It is the views of the author.
Mm.
Do you agree with the views,
Yes, I agree with them.
or do you have another view?
No, it's correct because there's independence, there's dependence, there's also social justice, there's also stable political instabilities for the individuals, and also it provides knowledge
Okay.
at the young age.
In this book, there is a new concept given that every child should be treated at par, should be treated equally, should be given equal opportunities, equal resources. Do you agree with that?
Yes, everyone should be given equal opportunities. If children start at the young age, for them to be equal, while as they grow up, they will know their rights if
Okay.
they learn at the young age.
This book emphasizes that equality should be started from the young age. So
Yes.
as soon as the child is born, because the child has no fault in the poverty
Mm,
or less income of his parents.
mm,
When he has no fault, why should the
we
child
should
suffer
say.
from inequality?
Mm,
So this book talks of a justice where a child does not suffer from the bad effect of inequalities.
yes.
Now this book talks of corruption, the corrupt political administrative system, and it talks of how to bring a check on them so that in future people who are given power, they are not able to indulge in corruption.
Mm.
So what do you say about those measures?
For the political system, I think, as it stated, that the 95% of the people are from the middle class and the lower class, and the 5% are from the rich class. So if those 95% people vote for equal political system, it will provide a equal change rather than voting for the 5% of the people from the rich class which are being corrupt in tyrannical leadership.
And the cycle is continuing.
Yes,
The
continue.
rich people from the 5% population, they make false promises to 95% population, take their votes, and then exploit them.
Yes,
The 95% population is not aware of it.
yes,
So there's a lack of awareness. So this book talks of lot of steps under page question number 110. If you take question 110, it talks of lot of steps because this book talks of that the problems are man-made. Man-made problems are to be resolved by the man collectively. So question number 110 talks of many steps to ensure that in future the public servants are not able to indulge in corruption. Have you gone through those points? How
yes.
do you find them?
And interesting because, for example, a healthcare in the education system, if those people who retired provide knowledge to the young children, it will provide them to know the knowledge, and also for the platforms to provide advanced information to the people, it will provide a change in the society.
What all the reforms it talks about? It talks of electoral reforms. It talks of judicial reform. It talks of better inquiry system with the participation of the complainant in the inquiry. It talks of many measures. It also talks of involving the parents in developing the education curriculum. So many steps are suggested to create a check system. What has happened is democracy was supposed to be in the control of people who vote. They should have been having the power to check on the public servant and the elected representative. Unfortunately, the system was not created for public to have a check system, and this gave them free hand to indulge in corruption, exploit others. So it is very important to create a check system. So this question 110, it talks of what all the check system is required because public servants many times they tag a file confidential and they hide from the public who has voted them to power. How can elected representative be only concerned about the country? They how can they only be the patriotic people of for the country? The general masses are also patriotic. Why should every file should be marked confidential, secret? Why should not it be openly available to the citizens who have elected the government? So many measures are there. Okay, it talks of justice. What justice means? It talks of inequality, equality, equity, and justice. What justice means. So, is this book able to explain the significance of democracy, which a common man can understand?
Yes, through the through the uses of voting, and also while is voting, there should be accountability and transparency to the public people.
My question is if a normal reader, you have read the book,
Yes.
normal people do not understand about democracy. That is why they are being fooled by 5% population, 95%. Does this book or can this book help such people to understand the significance of democracy so that they vote wisely?
Yes, it helps.
It helps.
Yes.
Has this book helped you to understand democracy, the significance of democracy?
Yes, it helps.
It helped. What is the best part of this book that you have liked?
Mm, it's about social equality.
Social equality. This book is in the form of a dialogue between a Rishi and a Raj,
Yes.
a child, young boy. Which part of the dialogue you like the best? So many of the questions have been answered with the help of stories. Which story you like the best?
Mm, it's about mm, Ganesh and Anil.
Ganesh and Anil,
Yes. And
the
also,
doctors,
yes, daughters, and also about the
lion,
lion in the name. Yes.
about the education system.
Education.
Okay. Any question that you found very interesting?
It's about mm, are the children born criminal?
Sorry?
Whether the children are born in. It said that mm, those children who are born from the poor families are they responsible for their poor, for their situation, for their classing system.
So have you got the answer?
Yes, I got the
What is
answer.
the answer?
Answer is that is the government political system, the setup. The children are just born. They are not responsible for their situation.
How much impact this book has brought on you in your mind? How much change you feel after reading this book?
It's provided a lot of knowledge.
It
It's
has
provided
provided not a
knowledge.
knowledge. What difference you feel before when you had not read the book and now you have read the book? What difference you feel about your mind before reading the book and after reading the book?
Before I didn't have knowledge, but now I have the knowledge about the democracy system.
Okay. You think the book provides a knowledge of the system which can be used to resolve the problems of the society?
Yes,
Wealth gap between rich and poor, corruption, crime, exploitation of weaker section of the society by the powerful section of the society. Can all this be stopped
yes, it can be stopped if knowledge is spread
if
to the
knowledge is spread?
society.
So now you have read the book, so you have the knowledge. Do you feel it your duty to awaken others?
Yes,
How will you do that?
we share it through the campaigns or through the social medias to other people.
Okay. Do you think it is important,
Yes, it is important.
or is it why will you have the attitude why should I do that?
No, the the community should be equal, so we should spread the knowledge.
It is good for all of us if the society improves. If the society is good, we will all have good life. If society is in turmoil, is in violence, we will all live in fear. When we are living in a fear, we cannot have secure life. So if society is peaceful, we all will enjoy. So it is important to make a better society, and better society is possible. Does this book give hope that better society is possible?
Yes,
So this book gives the dissection of the problem, discussions on the problem. It also talks of the problems that are existing, the causes of those problems, and it talks of a solution. And it discusses the solution. It does not just simply present a solution. It discusses the solution because there are almost 30 questions and answers on the solution itself. How they will be, the solution will be implemented. The counter views are also given on the solution, so that any barrier to the solution is understood and how that barrier is to be removed so that solution is not stopped from implementation, it gets implemented. because unless the solution gets implemented, the change will not come. And for implementing the solution, first of all, knowledge is important. Spreading the knowledge is important. So all these steps we will all have to take together at the collective level, at the individual level, if we are really serious and concerned about making a better society. And better society is possible. Anything else you want to say about the book, or any message that you want to give to the viewers?
Say that the society should be equal, should provide social equality, political justice, economic justice to the society, and also teaching the children at the young age with social equality.
Hmm.
And the,
Okay, thank you very much. And as you read the book once more time, you will get a better understanding, I'm sure. We will
yes,
discuss it again. So that time, second reading, when we record the video after your second reading, you can see the difference between the first video and the second video.
yes,
And you can share this video with your friends. Let them also give their views after watching your videos.
yes.
So thank you very much.